Hi everybody, my name is Nadia Arain. I'm the author of the 21st Century Spotlight and the owner and director of Secret Paradise Day Spa and Boutique based in North London. This is my interview for Girlpreneurs. I was contacted by Natisha and Sharon to be able to give an interview as being a leading girlpreneur for the website. It's my honor to be able to do that, and I want to talk a little bit more about my business. People always ask, Nadia, where did your inspiration come for your business? Inspiration is far and wide. You can get that from anywhere and anything. People's inspirations are different things. My inspiration is to have a better life for my family. I don't want to end up broke, or where I think, oh my god, how am I going to pay my bills, or working at the mercy of a boss who can fire me tomorrow. That's absolutely scary, you know. I came up with the name for my business one day when I was sat at my old job as a beautician, and I wanted something that was suave, was maverick, was cutting edge, and I thought, oh wow, I want something that's like a haven, an oasis away from something. And I thought, but I want it to represent calm, serenity, and I came up with the name Secret Paradise. Any customer is my ideal customer right now who walks through the door, but people always say, what is your target market? My target market is people who are affluent and have disposable money, and they can come and they can drop a few £100s in the spa. People ask me, how did it feel the first day you opened your spa? How did it feel when clients walked in? My god, I couldn't believe it. A woman had booked a glycolic facial. By the way, that's brilliant for all acne or scarring on your face or pigmentation. It's £50 you can book online, or you can book via 0208 201 6897. And I felt brilliant, and I thought, wow, somebody actually wants to pay me for a facial. My most challenging moment in business till today is having an up and down scale. Business is never a steady chart. If you look at graphs, when people do stocks and shares, the graphs go up and down. That's exactly what business is like. You're going to have very quiet days, and you're going to have very, very busy days. And on the quiet days, it's challenging not to fall into a negative mindset. You always have to market, you have to target people, because every business is a marketing business. People do not do business with you till they know they can do business with you. People always ask me, who's your inspiration as a woman? I always say Kim Kiyosaki. She's the wife and the author of Rich Woman. She is the wife of Robert Kiyosaki, the author and entrepreneur, and he's an investor. And she's somebody who not only has married a very successful man, and she was with him even in their very, very rough days when they were homeless and sleeping in a car, but she's made an identity for herself, which is absolutely brilliant. I define success as doing something you love every day and getting paid for it. Say, for example, I've written a book, which is the 21st Century Spotlight, and I've also opened a spa, which to me, I do something every day that I love. And how I prepare for it is always having a positive mindset in my head, which leads me to success every single getting people to follow you even when you don't have a title. So say I wasn't a director, or I wasn't a shareholder in the company, but my natural magnetism and charisma and charm get people to follow me. They get people to listen to me. People always ask about character. How does character come into play? Character is everything. Character opens doors that money and looks and everything else can't open it. Character is something that's solid, and it will take you through the most invisible doors in your life in business. Surprised about running a business was just, I thought, one day that, once I start getting clients pouring in, everything's going to be great and it's going to be easy. And the surprise about running a business is the little things. It's the big things, like being able to get a place or hiring staff's the easy bit. The little things, say nail varnish remover is finished, or oh my god, the wax has run out. Little things that can make a big difference. Those are the kind of stuff that you always need to watch out for. I promote my business through various entities. I use SEO, which is search engine optimization. I use social media marketing, which is Facebook and Twitter. I use different kinds of online directories as well. Yell, which is Yellow Pages, the online version of that. I also go to a lot of networking events. I use flyers. I use guerrilla marketing. Guerrilla marketing is very important. It's a niche way of marketing and getting people through the door through methods that you normally wouldn't use. Three things I wish as Nadia I would have known before I opened my spa was A, you have to have a brilliant business plan. You have to be able to look at all the finances of your business, because so many people are optimistic and they think, wow, we're going to make this amount of money or we're going to do this. You have to be very realistic when it comes to finance. Second thing, no one's going to help you. This is your dream and you do it. As young women and all the women that are out there, nobody is there to help you in terms of no one's going to come and do your work for you. God has assigned you to a specific thing and you have to do it yourself. The third thing I would say is definitely find a gap in the market. If there's a gap in the market, say, where somebody is, their needs are not being met. In my area where my spa is open, there's no luxury spa. There are salons up the road, but there is no luxury spa. And it's absolutely brilliant to be able to give people a service that they come back again and again and again. So many people say, oh, business is not easy, business is difficult, business is tough. Yeah, whatever. Business being tough is like somebody saying ducks quack, or roses are red, or grass is green, or the water's wet. Part of life. What do I do when I feel like quitting or giving up? Every single entrepreneur and business owner wants to give up and wants to quit. Some days you just don't want to face anything. What I do personally is know that every day is different in life. Where if I've made £300 in one day, I can make 1,300 another day. And that's what keeps me going. The fire of consistency, to be able to work for myself and have a system work for me in fun, is the most important thing that I find that doesn't let me quit. When I think how far I've come, by the way, I'm 22 years old, I've written a book, I had a network marketing business as well that I pulled out of. Network marketing is very good, it just wasn't for me at the moment. I like my traditional, brick and mortar businesses where I can actually find clients that will come in, minus going the heavy marketing, that I could focus on different things rather than chasing people around all the time. I'm not not saying you can't do it. Network marketing is great for people, just really wasn't for me. Don't quit. Never ever. I have a saying in my spa, and everybody, all the clients come in and say, it's written in pink and it says never about 10,000 times, and underneath it says give up. Never give up on your dreams. There are going to be so many people who tell you you can't do it. Who cares? They give up on their dream. Don't give up on yours. Personal development in business always means that you're reading the most cutting edge books out there. You're reading from people like Warren Buffett, Donald Trump, Kiyosaki, David Back. You're reading for people who have already made it where you're going. Always look for mentors. Mentors are very important in business. Self-discipline, even more important. You'll often find with an entrepreneur, they are 10,000 times more self-disciplined than being an employee. An employee usually means you come in, you clock in at a certain time, and your boss takes the full responsibility. Being self-disciplined is where your success lies in business. If you are not self-disciplined, if you need somebody to kick your ass all the time, that's different to being a mentor. A mentor just guides you. If you need somebody to kick your ass all the time and tell you, to motivate you, do this, do that, business isn't for you. You have to be motivated yourself. One major business goal for Secret Paradise Spa in 2012 was getting all the Hendon, the local area around where my spa is based, is the university up the road, to be able to know my business. And how I've done that is through a lot of local marketing. I go out, I speak to clients, we give out flyers at the university, we go around, we drop flyers in people's homes, we go to community centers, we make sure that when people come in, and if we're from the local area, we set up referral things. So if you come in, bring the next time your friend or your family, you get 10% off. Local is where it starts from. Think local and act global. I think it's very important in business. Most people come and ask me, how did you price your stuff on your price list? Pricing is tricky when you don't know anything about business or you've not started. First thing I would say is whatever business you want to go in. Personally, I'm in the beauty and health and well-being industry. What I did was get a few price lists and business cards from different companies, and I looked at it. Say, an example of what I would give is a Hollywood wax. At my spa we charge £25, and the salons up the road, one of them charges 27 and one of them charges 28. I'm a luxury spa as well, but luxury doesn't always mean it has to be expensive. People often think luxury is out of your range. No, our most expensive facial is a caviar facial, which is £90. That's probably about $170. It completely tightens, cleanses, and rejuvenates your face. My own mom has had it done, so she could tell you if she was here. But in terms of pricing, you need to be able to make it affordable, but you need to have your standards set that your staff are also being valued for the time and the effort they put in. That's everything about my business. This, my book, is the 21st Century Spotlight. Many people ask me, why did I write a book? Now, many people come to me for relationship advice, they come to me for life advice, and they always say, wow, Nadia, you should have written a book. We would love to buy it. Well, ka-ching, hey, come on, that's another income stream. Income streams, that's brilliant. I mean, I talk about it in my book as well. There are different chapters. I talk about confidence, I talk about respect, I talk about power, I talk about self-defense. You know, a lot of women are out there, young women, and you need to be able to find ways to defend yourself. I talk about relationships, I talk about healthy eating, I talk about beauty. Just, it's like a guide for women, basically. It's a strong woman's guide to ultimate success. Everything you need to know for success is in this short book. I didn't keep it very long or very big. I don't like to bore people. I know how people feel when they read books. If it's short and it's engaging, it's snappy, and it gets to the point. It's available on Amazon. It's for $7.99. You could order it all around the world, and I hope you have a lot of fun reading it. Please tweet me at Bottomland on Twitter and add me as a friend, Nadia Arain on Facebook, and tell me how your experience was reading my book. Thank you.